What is grave abuse of discretion? In what instances do grave abuse of discretion committed? Can grave abuse of discretion occur when a government official did not do anything? According to the case of Abad Santoz versus Province of Tarlac, grave abuse of discretion implies such capricious and whimsical exercise of judgment as is equivalent to lack of jurisdiction. There is grave abuse of discretion, where the power is exercised in an arbitrary or despotic manner, by reason of passion or personal hostility, and must be so patent and gross as to amount to an evasion of positive or to act at all in contemplation of law. Case law states that grave abuse of discretion connotes a capricious and whimsical exercise of judgment, done in a despotic manner by reason of passion or personal hostility, the character of which, being so patent and gross as to amount to an evasion of positive duty, or to a virtual refusal to perform the duty enjoined by or to act at all in contemplation of law. In labor cases, grave abuse of discretion may be ascribed to the National Labor and Relations Commission, when its findings and conclusions are not supported by substantial evidence, which refers to that amount of relevant evidence that a reasonable mind might accept as adequate to justify a conclusion. Thus, if the NLRC's ruling has basis in the evidence and the applicable law and jurisprudence, then no grave abuse of discretion exists and the Court of Appeals should so declare, and, accordingly, dismiss the petition. By grave abuse of discretion is meant such capricious and whimsical exercise of judgment as is equivalent to lack of jurisdiction. The abuse of discretion must be grave as where the power is exercised in an arbitrary or despotic manner, by reason of passion or personal hostility, and must be so patent and gross as to amount to an evasion of positive duty, or to a virtual refusal to perform the duty enjoined or to act at all in contemplation of law. The present rules of court uses to special civil actions for determining and correcting grave abuse of discretion, amounting to lack or excess of jurisdiction. These are the special civil actions for certiorari and prohibition, and both are governed by Rule 65 of the Rules of Court. A similar remedy of certiorari exists under Rule 64, but the remedy is expressly applicable only to the judgments and final orders, or resolutions of the Commission on Elections and the Commission on Audit. The ordinary nature and function of the writ of certiorari in our present system are aptly explained in De Los Santos versus Metropolitan Bank and Trust Company. The abuse of discretion must be grave, which means either that the judicial or quasi-judicial power was exercised in an arbitrary or despotic manner, by reason of passion or personal hostility, or that the respondent judge, tribunal or board evaded a positive duty, or virtually refused to perform the duty enjoined or to act in contemplation of law, such as when such judge, tribunal or board exercising judicial or quasi-judicial powers acted in a capricious or whimsical manner as to be equivalent to lack of jurisdiction. Discretion. Here are the definitions of some terms mentioned earlier. Capricious. Impulsive, unpredictable, governed or characterized by caprice. Whimsical. Resulting from or characterized by whim or caprice. Lack of jurisdiction. The court does not have the power to act in a certain way, or provide certain types of help. The court does not have authority over a person, or the subject matter of a lawsuit, or when it cannot act until certain requirements are met. Arbitrary. Existing or coming about seemingly at random or by chance or as a capricious and unreasonable act of will. Despotic. Use the power over other people in a very unfair or cruel way. Grave. Earnest, sedate, serious, sober, solemn, and state imminent harm or jeopardy. For more discussions and similar videos, please like, share, subscribe and press the notification bell.